make the save the first time, but he's made amends and just pounced on it.
Yeah. The ball comes in here. He didn't really carry it the first time. Put under a bit of pressure by Habib. Still strong enough to go and gather it. His guy must fall in. Yeah. But now that the game is going to be a bit more expansive, I think, because of protocols change, I wonder if Samuel Boyd is going to ask the boys to also risk a lot more or a little more into the spaces where protocol will leave, because you're expecting Asma now and Neta to also throw themselves forward more.
That's about chasing their 17th and most important win of the season. If they win this game, then they know the Premier League title is just a matter of games within their reach.
Yeah, still a couple of minutes to go. Protocol a difficult sides a bit. They just don't know how to lose, but they don't know when they are beaten. So with 20 minutes to go, it's a long way to go. But again, if they see this out, they would have one hand on the trophy. It would be years to lose, surely.
Jenfi. Kayeke put one through for Christopher Nete, sends a cross in. Fatah with a diving header away, and Robert Addo tried to go past Jenfi, and eventually he got the ball through to Abin Jr. Yuri Salifu Ibrahim for Frederick Ansaboche. That's some good play from our Fatah Mohammed, Daniel Barnier. The back here was meant for Salifu Ibrahim, and Abin got it out for a throw-in.
Yeah, it's losing confidence in Daniel Barnier. It's a man in great form.
Here is Daniel Barnier again up against Ganiu. He gets the corner.
He's unplayable at the moment, Barnier. Everything is touching, is turning to the goal. Ganiu is struggling against him, but I thought he was beating. But Ganiu did well to recover well and put a top hook onto the ball to get the corner kick.
Razak's cross. Here is Nete. Okra. Kayeke. Back to Nete. Puts one in looking for Ambi Kumi. He can't control that ball. He falls in the process. And Richard Atta. We would love to make some seconds all away.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point. There's got 18 minutes to go, and there's no point in this, because if Kotoko gets a goal now, this is how the dynamics looks like. If Kotoko win, they got 3 points clear of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. However, with Hasselhoff now scoring, if Kotoko gets a goal and it remains a draw, whether 1 or draw, 2 or draw, any kind of goal scoring draw, Kotoko goes to the top of the summit, or goes to the summit of the table, because there would be beating Hasselhoff to the head-to-head. So there's no point in trying to waste any time in this fixture. Still a long way to go.
Patrick Asma has the ball down now. Fatah. Here is Ansaboche. Ibrahim, good touch. Ansa. Down Muhammad Al Hassan. Salif Ibrahim. Fatah Mohammed. Abin Jr. fouls Ganiu in the process. Free kick for Asante Kotoko right in their own territory. Obuka Seda. It's Emmanuel Jemfi up against Radio Buka. Decision goes against Radio Buka. He complains Jemfi was pulling the shirt.
I think Jemfi grabbed the shirt, but Radio Buka had his hand to the face of Jemfi. The referee doesn't really give the foul for the pull on the shirt. It's the hand from Obuka on Jemfi's face that attracts the whistle of the referee.
Free kick for Asante Kotoko. We're into the last 16 minutes of this super clash. Hansabok leading by 1-0, goal scored by Daniel Afriya Barnier. Now Fabio Gama delivers straight to Richard Atta.
Yeah, it's an easy catch for the goalkeeper because the delivery is not the best. Ball is too high, it's too long into the area where the goalkeeper can compete. When the ball is in that space, you got somebody who's a very good outswinger. He helps, takes the ball away from the goalkeeper in the area where he can reach.
Habib Mohamed with a dangerous challenge. Daniel Laya whistles. Habib is already on a yellow. We have 15 more minutes to go. He needs to be careful with his tackles, Habib Mohamed.
He has to be careful. This one in particular gets the ball. I think it's a good tackle. I think it's a very, very good tackle from Habib. I'm gonna feel sorry for him that foul went against him. The referee will have that on the back of his mind that a few more cautions away from getting the second one.
Mete has gifted possession. Benjamin Afuto looking for Patrick Razak. Has the ball, here is Barnier. Control for Patrick Razak. Good block from Apel. But Patrick Razak misfired. As a matter of fact, he was going for goal, but the ball was going for a different direction, although Obi Jr. was lurking around.
Yeah.
Gama is cut down by Afuto. Free kick for Kotoko.
When the balls are getting into the box of Kotoko, they can't deal with it. Patrick Asma gets the better of Patrick Asma in the air, and it's a worrying sign for Kotoko. Yeah, this man is worried. He should be. Because at the moment, at the back, they're all over the place. They're not really their individual battles. They're not really getting into the face of the Hattifoot attackers, and they're enjoying themselves in their territory. Yeah, we know Hattifoot are in great form, but we're expecting a lot better from the back of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Patrick Razak has had spaces to himself. Bani running into channels where they are not blocking. Apple and Gamiu, not happening for them today.
Here is Andy Kumi. Turn of the hand. For over a decade since Tobe Apene took charge of this club as majority shareholder, massive investment in player recruitment, in coaches, in general managers and CEOs. They've never been this close to the Premier League title. Suddenly, they are beginning to believe. Here is Augustine Okra up against Mohamed Hassan. Wonderful tackle from Mohamed Hassan. He's got full marks for the tackle, Mohamed Hassan. Christopher Netta wins the ball from Patrick Razak. Sends the ball looking for Andy Kumi. And again, Mohamed Hassan is to the rescue of the Phobians.
Yeah. And when you see the way Noah has and then it's winning his individual battles there, it's what you expect on the other end of the pitch. Not happening.
Kotoko cross.
It's not happening.
Kotoko cross to the equalizer. Augustine Okra nearly bringing Kotoko back to business.
Yeah, it's let his ball into the box. He couldn't run back. Fatal doesn't see him. He just spins off his. The game so far falls to Okra, but he can't make a proper connection to it. Easy catch for attack.
Just can't control the ball. Caliber Mankwa will be the new player to be introduced by Coach Samuel Bodu. Something we've seen him do a couple of times in the league to bring some stability in their defensive play. Here is Fatal Mohammed. Lovely ball to Afuto. Now Ansar. Abin Jr. Barnier is in an offside position, but Abin Jr. does not hand gone. Final ball. Not impressive from Abin Jr.
I thought he did well to get the ball into his left hand side, but once he got into this position there, the best option would have been to slip Patrick Razak, who was onside through. Instead, he trusted his left foot, was looking for the lock the powerful effort. And a cross over the bar.
Substitution for Accra Hansabot. Frederick Ansaboche is making way for Caleb Amankwa, the former Wafa in the Ghana Stars player who can play as a central defender and can also play as a defensive midfielder. So, how are they going to shape up as Caleb comes in and Ansa goes off?
I think it's going to be straight. It's going to be Caleb who's going to be sitting alongside Afuti to protect the back four more, give them a lot more stability in that midfield. And Ansaboche has done well for himself. He came on for Net, who was injured in the first half, but I thought he really played well. We didn't miss, Net in this Hattifolk side. Because Boche did a good job.
Lovely skill from Daniel Barnier. He wanted the whistle from Daniel Ifriye, his namesake. Malaye will have none of that. Daniel wanted a call from Daniel, but the referee would not have any of that.
I think it's a foul. I think it's a foul. Apple knows exactly what he's doing. He's blocking him from turning.
We have 9 minutes to go, and wherever the chips fall after the 90 minutes, there's no doubt whoever come out victorious will be inching closer to the Ghana Premier League title.
There's still be a lot of work to do.
It's James up against Obuka. Obuka's ball is controlled by Nete, who picks out Fabio Gama. Here is Jemfi. Sends the cross in, headed down by Afutu. Now Kalema Mankwa to Salifu Ibrahim. Oh, Obin Jr. goes past Apeu. Sends the ball onto the path of Daniel Barnier. He's up against Ganiu. Drifting to his right. Daniel Ifriye Barnier. Now Salifu Ibrahim. Kelly one straight to Carnival. No problem for the Kotoko goalie.
Yeah.
Did Amikumi handle the ball? Yes, he did. It's a handball.
Yeah, quite clearly he did. But that's a free Bani again. That's one here to hold on to the ball and get Salifu Ibrahim into play. Once he checks onto his legs, just know what he's trying to do. The goalkeeper Ramiba was reading the action as well. Just knew he was going to try and get it into the far corner. Was there waiting for the effort. When the ball arrived, he gathered it.
These two teams have been engaged in very interesting games in recent years. You cannot stick your neck out and say this is the most important game over the last 2 decades because they even contested in the maiden finals of the Cup Confederations Cup. But this game will go down in history as one very important game that potentially decided the Ghana Premier League title. Here is Jenfi. 9 more minutes for Kotoko. They're back in business, and Christopher Nete is limping. He goes down.
I'm surprised when they had the ball, they didn't keep the ball to touch because Nete was struggling. He's signaled to the bench that they should replace him. Right? There's just Nete just feels something, not sure of where, but quite clearly they could see him there indicating that he was. He can't continue signaling to the bench that he has to be changed.
Christopher Nete, a graduate from the Acham Divisa Football Academy, owned by former Ghana international Gordon Acham. Samuel Buedu having some exchange of words with the fourth referee Benjamin Kwesi-Sepal, who wants Buedu to move to his area, and Buedu will have none of that. The House of Oak fans have found their voices. You can hear them singing the famous House of Oak anthem. Only a matter of minutes away from a famous victory over their arch rivals. Jeffrey's ball in for Andy Kumi. Mohamed Al-Hassan cleverly allows the ball to roll over the line in the goal kick. He's been very good in defense.
Yeah, absolutely, he has today. Let's hold it up for me. He's trying to put under pressure, maybe force a corner kick there, but he stands his ground.
After to come up with another substitution, William Denchi is coming in for Patrick Razak. 5 more minutes to go. Denchi comes in for Patrick Razak.
Yeah.
2 different players.
Absolutely. It's looking to add a lot more numbers into the midfield. They're trying to be very versatile for them this season. Patrick Razak today hasn't been the player we've become accustomed to. Didn't really stretch the game as you'd expect, but that is largely because of the way the team plays these days. Had a couple of half chances that so he could have done a lot better with his control than maybe strikes on goal. But he's played a part today, puts in a very good shape, dragged back well to help him help Fatal in defending at times of Fuka.
Now, he's lived up to expectation. Daniel Lye, no wonder he's the best referee in Ghana. There's little to complain about his officiating after 86 minutes.
Absolutely. He still has 4 more minutes to go and keep his concentration. Takes seconds to get something wrong. So yeah, so far so good for him.
He's officiated at the Cup and the 17 Championship in Gabon, the Wafu Championship in Ghana in 2018, the Champ competition in Morocco in 2018. He was also referee at the Champ competition in Morocco just a year ago. Kwame Ban for Patrick Asma, and strong challenge from Caleb Amankwa on Kayeke. Mariano Barreto will be introducing some of Frimpong into the game for Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, it's a straight swap. Neti can continue, so Frimpong takes his place. That's right back.
Appeal to his goalkeeper, Kwame Ban. And Kotoko in a hurry to get things going, but they would have to wait because Asabo have been throwing in. Radio Boka is taking all the time to go. That will be Kotoko's first defeat in 10 games. And Mariano Barreto looks a worried man because he knows with this defeat, the title is slipping through their hands to Asabo. Here is Kayeke looking for Andy Kumi, but Al-Hassan does want to get the ball away now. Abib Mohamed challenge from Afutu. He brings down Habib as a free kick for Asante Kotoko. Habib stays down from the challenge of Afutu, and we're in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's Afutu's challenge on Habib. You see Frimpong there actually had to get up and go on with it. Habib wanted to stay down. I think he's thinking he's feeling a sharp pain there, but Frimpong says there's no time to waste.
Here is Emmanuel Kayeke. Augustin Okra just can't get hold of that ball and reach the top. He's enjoying his afternoon with a few seconds to the final whistle.
Yes, it's not really been tested today. Richard Atta, the fans here, they know that they are a few minutes away from what would be a big victory if it stays this way. They've played a lot of games without a recognized striker. And they've won them, but you still think that sometimes when you play at this level, when you play against a side as good as Hatfield, you need a typical, a proper centre forward to occupy the centre house and run into the channels and ask questions. Today, I don't know why Noah Hassan have been somewhat free because they've not really, been put under any sort of pressure by any centre forward.
Okra finds Andy Kumi and he's offside.
Yeah. It's about the first time we've seen. Again, it's tight, it's really tight. But when you keep an eye on Noah Hassan, seems to have played Andy Kumi on.
Hasselberg's goalkeeper Richard Atas stays down, wanting to stop his time. Not too sure what happened to the goalkeeper, but hey.
Yeah.
He's gonna take some time off the stoppage time, and I'm sure Daniel Lai will be counting this lost time. He's already taken out his yellow card. Doesn't seem to be happy with the time wasting strategy of the Arsenal goalkeeper.
I'm not sure he can book the goalkeeper for, unless of course he knows that he's feeling an injury. He's being treated there on the hamstring.
Referee maybe
all right, so that is the goal again. We'll have a look at it. Sunny for that little thing over the top too. Bane does well to just cut the ball to Benji, who didn't get the shot away. But it's and Saboke's effort but that was weak. That didn't really have any real conviction about it. But Bane is staying onside and just on the half turn. Made a really, really good connection with the ball to beat the goalkeeper at the minute. That is what separates these two sides.
Daniel Friabania's goal separated Hasselberg and Kotoko were just about 2 minutes away from the final whistle. A famous victory for Samuel Boadu. In the last 3 seasons, he's been regarded as the best coach in the Premier League, but for truncated seasons, he never lived to see any silverware when he was coaching Mediama. He was leading both league seasons until he got truncated, and now he's leading the pack without Sabok. Is it going to be a third time lucky, Samuel Boadu?
It's hard to lose now.
Here is Abid Mohammed. Jacob Appel. Samuel Frimpong. Kayeke Seda. Obuka's clearance. Now here's Abid Mohammed. Ball on to Andy Kumi and is cleared by Adusowa. Wide to the final seconds. And
all right, it's all over now. Jumadi Nina up on a way. House of Hope is leading with 1-0 to 0. As I'm talking about Abakra, Abedi Intro. I don't want to say some years. Young cop now, young share Sabri, the panelists were young Kabibi and Sana Yasu. A brand of Ayak.
Yeah.